Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Evita and today's yoga practice is going to be friendly for beginners. It's going to be perfect for you if you feel low today and you want to bring some more energy into your body, or if you don't have any energy at all but you don't want to miss your yoga practice. This is going to be perfect for you. So grab any props and blocks if you need to. Grab your mat, of course, and let's begin. In case if you hear any weird sounds, there's Eddie practicing his calisthenics next door. He's my fiance and he does a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool videos on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. And if you want to follow them, give some support for both of us, I'm gonna leave the links below. So, are you ready to begin? We will begin today's practice by laying down on the floor, so make your way into comfortable laying down position onto your back. Lower your head onto the mat. You're welcome to extend your legs towards the corners of the mat and rest your hands by the sides and open the palms towards the sky. And maybe softly close down your eyes. And trying to release any tension built up in your body, releasing into your feet and your legs, releasing your belly, releasing your lower back into your chest, and let your arms be heavy and head sink into the mat. There's another option for you to lay down. If you feel any tension in your lower back, you're welcome to bend your knees. Place your feet as wide as the mat and place your knees together to kiss each other. It may help you to release some tension in your lower back. You can explore this, try it out, and check if it works for you. You can place left hand onto your chest and right hand onto your belly under the lower ribs. Let's find the breath and let's observe the breath in our bodies. Lengthening your inhalation and exhalation. Inhale, let the belly lift and rise. Opening your chest and full deep exhalation out. Navel travels to your spine. Inhale and full exhalation out. Maybe inhale on 2. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2. Inhale. 2. Exhale. 1, 2. Inhale. Let the belly rise. Fill up with a breath. And exhale. 1, 2. Let's do a few more counting breaths. One more. And return back to natural breathing. You can release your arms by your sides. And you can extend your legs long onto the mat. And let's try to find length and stretch throughout your body. You can reach from your heels and through your fingertips. If you have enough room, then you can reach to your fingertips. If there's a wall behind you, you can reach through your elbows and hold each elbow. Let's try to find length and reach. Maybe leaning onto the right hand side. Leaning onto the left hand side. Maybe side down. You do some rotations to your wrist and ankles. Wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. Hug your knees into the armpits, holding each knee in each hand so you have a nice spacious gap between both knees. Give a really gentle hug and let the lower back rest into the ground so your tailbone is not lifting off the mat but staying ground and pressing into the mat. And head as well stays heavy, pressing into the ground. Now guide your knees towards the chest, apart from each other towards the sides of the room, and guide them towards the front, and draw them back into the chest, drawing these circles into the hips. You can begin with really small circles if there is tension, and slowly increase the range of movement. Maybe inhale, knees apart and out. Exhale, knees back into the chest. Few more in this direction. One more. Exhale, let's change directions. Knees towards the front, out to sides apart from each other, back into the chest. Any creaks and cracks are always welcome. My left knee always does that. And hug the knees in the chest once more. And rest your feet onto the mat. Your feet hip width distance apart. Pressing your hands widely into the mat. You can hold them into a T shape if you have enough room. And now let your knees drop onto the right hand side. And let the gravity pull your knees towards the ground, releasing your legs. If your knees are not touching the ground, that's completely fine, just stay there. Inhale, return the knees back towards the center, maybe place your feet a little bit wider, and have more space, and lower your knees towards the left. Inhale, guide your knees back to center. Exhale once more to the right. Let the left shoulder be grounded into the mat. Hold here for a few breaths. Return your knees back to the middle. And last time lower down onto the left hand side. Hold here. Two more deep breaths. And return your knees back to the center. Extend the right arm above your head and roll your way to the right hand side. And press the left hand in front of your face. Now pressing into hand, roll yourself up into comfortable seated position. It can be cross-legged position. You can have a block and place it under your pelvis to lift up your sitting bones to find some more length in the lower back. If that feels too tense in your hips, especially for beginners, you can improvise with the props and blocks. Make a little chair. For example, placing the brake on the bottom, placing the block on the top. And just make your way, setting into your heels. That should do. If your cross-legged position feels fine for you, just stay there and make it work for your own body. You can place your hands onto your knees, lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders down, and reaching your spine tall, lifting your belly above the navel. The chest stays open above your navel, and top of the head reaching towards the sky. I think I'm just too relaxed now. Concentrate. Okay, you can have your eyes softly closed, resting your hands onto your knees. Find the length in your spine first. You're welcome to blink open your eyes. You're going to plant the right hand onto the mat And reach for the left fingertips towards the sky. First find the length and lean over to the right corner and lift the chest towards the sky. Finding length in left side body. Keep your sitting bones grounded. Few more deep breaths. And return back to center, grounding with the left hand this time, reaching with the right fingertips towards the sky, leaning up and over. You can have some bend in your left elbow and reach your chest towards the sky. Maybe closing down your eyes and observe. Start noticing, do you feel any difference comparing to the left side of the body? Open the chest, lengthen and reach. And return back to the center. Relax your shoulders down first, reaching the fingertips towards the ground. Let's rotate the chest towards the right hand side. But keep the nice and tall spine at all times. The right fingertips reaching towards the back. The left fingertips can stay into the ground, or you can place it onto your thigh, your choice. Make it really soft, a nice twist. And so turn back to the center and change direction, twisting onto the left hand side. Lengthening your spine, reaching your fingertips towards the ground, relaxing your shoulders down, open the chest. One more breath. And let's return back to the center. Reaching the fingertips towards the ground. Now start tilting the pelvis towards the back of the room, scooping the belly towards your wall, rolling the spine towards the wall, tucking the chin under, creating like a C shape with your body. Tilting the pelvis towards the front, lengthening your lower back, open the chest towards the front, lifting the chin slightly towards the sky, and lowering the your shoulders down and towards the back of the room. Inhale, exhale, tilt the pelvis down towards the back. Roll the belly in, roll the spine towards the back of the room, tucking chin under. On your inhalation, tilt the pelvis towards the front, lengthening your lower back, open the chest towards the front, shoulders down and towards the back. A few more times. Inhale, exhale, roll the spine back. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Once more. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And return back to long and nice spine. Roll and make your way into your tabletop. Place any props and blocks on the side. Let's plant the hands firmly to the ground, spread the fingers wide. Make sure your wrists are under your shoulders and your knees are as wide as your hips, pressing the tops of the feet into the ground. And let's find length throughout the spine, activating the belly muscles and keeping the lower back nice and tall and pressing away with the hands. Strong, engaged tabletop. Now start lifting the pelvis towards the sky and let the belly drop, rolling the spine towards the ground, looking towards the front of the mat, and lift the chest. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, lower the pelvis towards the ground, scoop the belly towards the sky, roll the pelvis upwards, relax your head down, press into your hands, into a cat. Inhale, lift the pelvis up, roll the spine down, moving vertebra by vertebra. Open the chest, look towards the front. And exhale, roll it down, scoop the belly towards the sky, roll your spine up, release your head. A few more times on your own breath. And return to neutral spine into strong tabletop. Make sure you have enough room for your leg to reach towards the back of the room. Press away from your mat and touch the toes of the right foot. And slide the right foot towards the back of the room, reaching away from the heel, finding a length in the back of the leg. Now to lift the right leg off the ground, reaching away, creating one long line from the right heel through your spine, through the top of the head. Keep the balance equal between both sides of the body. Staying strong. Now stepping the right foot between your hands into a low lunge, lifting the fingertips, open the chest towards the front, looking to your wall or through the window. Now lift your chest up your thigh, place your hands onto your hips. Relax your shoulders down. Make sure your front knee is above the ankle. Spread your fingers, your toes wide. There's an option to raise your arms above the head and reaching your fingertips over the sky. Find a balance, staying strong in your legs. If you feel wobbly, you can use your wall as support. When you found the strength, remove your hand from the wall, reaching towards the sky. One more breath. Plank your hands back down onto the mat. Step back into your tabletop. You're going to switch the legs, pressing away from the mat, tucking toes of the left foot this time. Sliding the left foot towards the back of the room, reaching away from the heel. Finding the left length in the left leg. And lifting the leg off the ground. Reach and lengthen. Keep breathing at all times. Sending the heel away, like trying to reach the wall behind you. Looking down into the mat, reaching through the crown of the head. Now bending the left knee, stepping between your hands with the left foot. Rounding into front foot, lifting onto your fingertips. Looking towards the front of the room. And then lifting the chest of your thigh, placing your hands into the hips. Grounding the front foot. Find length in the spine. You can reach your arms above the head. And relax the shoulders down. Keep your chest nice and open. Few more breaths. Turn your hands back down onto the mat. Press into your tabletop and tuck the toes on the inside, walking your hands backwards. Place your hands onto your thighs, trying to find a length in the backs of the feet. Loop your shoulders up and down a few more times. And once more. Staying here. Holding for a few breaths. And return your hands towards the front of the mat, spreading your fingers wide. Sit into the heels first. Now pressing into your hands, start lifting the knees off the ground, reaching sitting bones towards the sky into your downward facing dog. Half soft bend in your knees. You can paddle out your feet, your legs by bending one knee another. Finding some movement in here. Maybe go wild a little bit. Maybe looking through the armpit. Let's find a moment of stillness. Pressing away from the mat with your hands. Reaching the tailbone towards the stars. Holding for a few more breaths. And start walking your feet towards the front of the mat. Take as many steps as you need and staying into a forward fold. Have generous bend in your knees. Let me fix your clothing. You can rest your chest onto your thighs. Rest your arms. Let them be loose. Let your head hang. Now grounding into all edges of the feet. Start pressing in your feet and rolling yourself up to standing. Finding the length first in your lower back, then middle back, and last one, upper back and the hand. Inhale, reach the fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, bring back down into a forward fold. Soft bend in your knees. Now lift into a flat back. You can have your hands onto your shins, maybe onto your thighs. Maybe reaching the fingertips towards the back of the room. Into airplane arms. But have soft bend in your knees. We are not locking the legs. We are here. Reaching from your tailbone to the crown of the head. Inhale, exhale, lower back down. Press into your feet, roll yourself up to standing. Let your arms be loose, the head is the last thing to come up. Inhale, press into your feet, reach your fingertips towards the sky. Lengthen, press into your feet, engage your legs. One more deep inhale, exhale, rain the fingertips down. Yeah. Now step with the right foot towards the right edge of the mat and step wide. Left leg, left toes turning into 45 degrees in and bending the front knee above the ankle. Now rotate your chest towards the front of the room. You're welcome to place your hands towards the hips, maybe reaching your fingertips towards the sky. Now press the outer edge, the pinky toe into the ground. Stay really strong and engage in your legs. Pressing into feet, into warrior one. If you need, maybe you can shorten your stand. Less stretching, more strengthening. Release your arms by the hips. Turn onto the ball of the foot of the left foot. And step towards the front, shimmy out. The leg's going to do the same onto opposite leg. Stepping the left leg onto the left edge of the mat. And stepping wide with the right foot, right leg. Turning the right toes 45 degrees inwards and bending the front knee. Finding a length in the spine. Pressing the outer edge of the back foot into the ground. Legs are nice and engaged. You're welcome to reach the fingertips towards the sky. And release shoulders away from your ears into warrior one. A nice deep breath through your nostrils. Both legs are equally active. One more breath here. Really press into feet, into your legs. Release your arms by the hips, turning onto ball of the back foot, stepping towards the front. Shimmy out the legs. Your feet as wide as the mat. So bend in your knees. Reach your fingertips towards the sky. And bending your knees, lowering down into a forward fold. Releasing your arms in your arms in your head. Stay here for a few breaths. If you need, you can grab your elbows and swing from side to side. Maybe nod your head into yes or into no. Finding some movement in your neck. Now planting your hands into the mat, spreading the fingers wide. Step the right, left toes towards the back. And then right toes to meet the left leg into a high plank. You're not going to stay here for too long. Bear with me. Now lower the knees back down onto the mat. And tucking the toes. Lower down your thighs, your belly, your chest towards the ground. And have your feet as wide as the mat. Your head can rest on the mat at the moment. Let's find a light man, hands by the chest. On your inhalation, in your exhalation, you're going to lift the chest off the ground into your baby cobra. Draw your shoulders away from your ears and guide your elbows towards the back of the room. Pressing into tops of the feet. Let's engage your belly muscles, removing the tension away from your lower back. Inhale, exhale, lower back down. We're going to do it once more. Inhale, exhale, lift. One more breath. And lower back down. Now tucking toes under, pressing to your hands. Lift yourself back up. And tucking the toes. Have your knees a little bit wider. Your toes to touch. Sit into the heels. Place your hand onto the mat. You can reach your fingertips either towards the front of the mat, or maybe you can have so bent in your elbows. And rest into a child's pose. Finding the long, nice breaths in the back of the body. Trying to reach with the sitting bones towards your heels. Two more deep breaths. And lift yourself back up. Sweep your legs towards the side and make your way seated onto the mat. So the bottoms of the feet coming towards the front of the mat. And sit somewhere around the middle. Plant your hands towards the back. We're going to do a little tap. Give a wake-up call to your neighbors as well. And start tapping your feet into the mat. Maybe find some energy. Maybe make it louder. Maybe make it funny. A little bit more. And relax your feet onto the mat. And give yourself a hug, hugging your knees and dropping your head towards your chest. Give yourself a really nice and loving hug. Remember that you're doing your best, and your best is enough. And release. Place your hands towards the back. Have your feet wider. And let your knees drop onto the left and right hand side. Left glute lifts off the mat. Now turn back your knees over the center. Drop onto the left hand side. Lift the right glute off the mat. Let's repeat on the both sides. Ooh, some creaks and cracks. Hi. And once more. And let's lower down to the ground. Returning the back onto the mat. And bending the knees into the chest. Give yourself a really gentle hug. Maybe have some Circles into your ankles, wiggling your toes. You can rock the lower back into circles in one direction and the opposite direction. Maybe find some movement from right to the left hand side. Find what feels good. And let's lengthen your legs long onto the mat. Have your feet wide, your legs wide, and rest your arms by the sides. Open your palms towards the sky. And then to bring yourselves back to the breath. Finding the long inhalation. And nice and deep exhalation. Inhale. Let the breath travel freely with no force. And deep exhalation out. Let your legs be heavy, relaxing your feet. Let your bum and lower back sink into the mat. Find space, softness in your belly and in your chest. Letting your arms and head be heavy. You can start wiggling your fingertips and your toes. And let's find one more big stretch into your body. Reaching to your fingertips through your heels, maybe through your elbows. In my occasion. Nice and deep, long stretch. Maybe side down. Maybe on. Let's make our way into the right hand side. Resting your hand on the right arm, placing the left hand in front of your face. Now pressing into left hand, start lifting yourself, rolling yourself up to comfortable seated position of any kind. It can be cross-legged. You can sit into your heels, it's your choice. Maybe softly closing down your eyes for a few more moments and place your hands onto your knees. Finding a length in your spine. Keeping the navel over the pelvis, the heart space over the navel, and top of the head reaching towards the sky and relaxing your shoulders down. Place your hands to touch each other towards the heart space. Bowing head down, tucking chin under, towards the chest. Pressing the fingertips into your forehead. Thanking yourself and each other for this practice. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today. Leave your comments below about how you feel after this practice. I'll be happy to see your feedback. Subscribe, like, those things. And see you next time.